Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Southern California. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Pull him up and down, just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
On first down, right back to Williams. They work forward to the 40-yard line. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here goes it.
On second down, it's May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And a Rams.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here goes it. Eddie, what's up?
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. Good blocker to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it, and they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 7, Bengals nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off for
Here's
Rams.
Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Side. 180. Right side. Side.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice quick catch on first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
2nd and inches. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 12th touchdown of the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. 23-yard line. To throw on first down is May. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 7-yard pickup.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Rams. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bengals 7. Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow here on second down. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, LA. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Algier. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close in the 4th quarter.
And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact. the rest of the game.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they'll look this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on
one, ready?
play.
Third and a yard.
Third down.
Gun. Stop.
We'll try and run for this with Algier. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And caught. Gesicki on the right.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot.
And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to close off this last drive?
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
For Cincinnati.
He'll take it at the 12. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 85 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Carney now, kicking away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll run on first down with Algier. Not much to speak of on that one. It'll be a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Throwing is Burrow. Open man is Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Gun.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On line, ready? 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's May. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Good for a Rams.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From out of the gun, here's May. On the move left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Quick throw, taken in.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. 2nd and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
May, little pop pass to the receiver. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The throw is May. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Inside, it's looked in by Chase. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Not just the first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, and you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. To throw on first down. Moving to his right. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, let's go!
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, L.A.
Good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, it is Hunter. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Sit up.
Off Off the play fake, here's May. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
And the Rams, first down.
Switch.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Now, May exiting the pocket right. Good blocking, and he's in. Great May. Touchdown, Rams. Hardy now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams will extend this third quarter lead.
49, Bengals 21. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready? 11 MT. Here,
A give up the middle to Algier. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go.
He'll go again here with Algier. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. A run here with Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 3.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
1-1, ready? First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And he'll get about 5.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 25, here's second down and 4.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll go again here with Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Here goes front.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, here's Williams.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A 54-yard attempt.
And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Gun. Cut. Ready. Cut.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
12.
To throw is Burrow. Rush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Forced out left. He runs with it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Open man is Jennings. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
Burrow to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough round. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 10.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a Second and 11.
60 Bison.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week